Hello guys and welcome back to my Let's Play Digimon World 1. There really wasn't anything that you missed. All it was pretty much an introduction to the game. And in this episode I'm just going to be kind of showing you around. Mostly. So at the beginning of the whole game there's really nothing much. Sorry about that. Up here is your meat farm, which she already explained. You can get up to 3 meat a day. Crap. I just pretty much mean you talk to whoever's running it, and you get 3 pieces of meat, and you can only do it once a day. Any other time you cannot get anything else. So I'm just gonna sort it by race. Yeah, and as you can see above Agumon's head is a piece of meat. That just pretty much means he's hungry. So you should be able to feed him 1 meat and he should be good. Yeah, pretty much down here, it's just Digimon's house. Right here is gonna be a bank. Right here's the little toilet when you're just wanting to poop. And here's Yoramon. He'll sit here and tell you what. Well, for right now, he just pretty much tells you about the surroundings of this whole island. But later on he will become kind of important. He will tell you some quote unquote rumors. And down here is pretty much the base of the city. Really there's nothing here quite yet, but throughout the game it will start to develop and there'll be more parts to the city when we actually play through. And here's Tsunamon. I really don't even know what he does, because honestly I rarely ever talk to him. I've never talked to him. Okay, I can't actually say I never talked to him, but yeah, I really don't know what he does. I think he might be guarding the city, but I really don't know. And then over here is the Green Gym. This is pretty much where you're going to be going to train your Digimon if you want. And here's Koramon, my bad. And he could pretty much tell you what you want to know about training. So right here is your offense training. Just gonna start it out. Just start off. You can pretty much cancel it with triangle as soon as you start it. Just to skip. And pretty much as you see, you gain 8 experience in the main part that you do, and then 2 extra bonus points for a sub category. And then right here is your defense training. As you can see, it increases the defense and brains. You do want to remember these signs because they are going to be representing the training modules throughout the whole island if you ever see any. And right here is your speed training. And as you can tell if you saw quick, your HP and MP, those are the only pretty much abnormal stat growths, because since they're in the hundreds slash thousands, so I'll increase by 80. Yeah. And just to pretty much say it right now, the maximum HP and MP is 9,999, and the maximum offense, defense, speed, and brains, that is 999. But there is really no legit way to. Okay, I actually can't even say that. There are ways you can do it through only training, but honestly, that requires a whole lot of a certain item. But I'm not gonna really say it quite yet until we get to that part of the game. And right here is your brain training. It'll just pretty much increase your brains and MP. And then right over here is your MP training. I'm not going to do it just for the sake of getting a Greymon. And then right here is your HP training. And like I said, you gain 80 HP for doing it. But I'm gonna cut out my training right now. It's only a day will probably pass because I really don't need to train up my Digimon that much to get the sets I need. So I'll see you guys when I'm done training. Alright guys, I'm back. And like I said, only one day has really kind of passed. Just pretty much show off the stats I did. I trained up Agumon's HP to over 1,000, his offense to over 100, his defense to 100, and his speed's gonna be up to 100 by the end of this, but well, I need it to be over 100. But for the stats of Greymon, you need to have his HP, offense, defense, speed, and brains kind of balance out. And by that I mean like have his HP like 1,000, his offense, defense, speed, brains all 100. That kind of even out. But actually that always does not work, so it's not really worth doing. And one thing that I've actually found out, supposedly if your brains go over 100, that's actually another trigger for another Agumon Digivolution. And that's why I'm trying to keep his brains below 100. And actually, that really seems to work out for me. So I'm actually going to keep it below 100. Just to actually avoid... What was it? Avoid triggering another Digivolution. And then, that was his pyramids. For Digivolution to actually trigger, you need to meet 3 out of the 4 requirements. And as you can tell, I've already met the parameter requirement. So, the only other ones I can really meet are the weight requirement, which is going to be 30. And, his bonus trigger, I believe it is. And for that, he has 2 special requirements. One of them being his discipline needs to be 90 plus. And the other one, I believe his techniques, you have to have 35 overall techniques. What was the fourth one? Oh, the care mistakes. I believe I've already mentioned this, but his care mistakes, it has to be 1 or below. And so far I've been good about doing that. So I'm just gonna try and keep it up until day 3. The only other thing I really do gotta mention is this is the only time you will ever get a abnormal rookie stats, and by that I mean usually you will never. Well, I can't say that, but this is the only time you will get a rookie with high stats. When you get a new rookie, you don't get that high of stats. Yeah, actually, I had to train it up. So I just figured I'd throw that out. But I just pretty much did this just to show you that you cannot run away from this Agumon. You will get this little trigger that says I just can't get away from this guy. So you're gonna run back. And I'm gonna run away. No, not really. But yeah. You have to fight him before you can go anywhere else. So we're gonna do it. And here's our first official fight against an Agumon. I should also mention that there is a technique that you can get from him. But apparently he rarely uses it. But that's actually kind of a lie. He does use it, but yeah, there it is. But I believe it's probably kind of abnormal to actually learn it early on. But this Agumon has 2 techniques. Spirit Fire, which my Agumon is doing, and Sonic Jab, which is that technique right there. To really just explain how you get techniques, it really just depends, because for one hand, it's pretty much random if you will learn the technique or not. And then on the other hand, it also depends on the level of brains you have. If your brains are high, you'll have a better chance to actually learn that technique. And then also I heard that if your Digimon is the same, you have an increased chance of learning that technique. So since I have an Agumon against an Agumon, I actually have a better chance at learning Sonic Jab from him. And yeah. And I'm not going to explain the finish quite yet. But then we have it. We had just been our first Digimon on. We got nothing. But yeah, usually whenever an Agumon, not an Agumon, but whenever the enemy usually drops a floppy or something, right underneath the bits, will either say the first 2 letters of the enemy's name or the first 2 letters of the technique. But yeah, guess I don't get anything. So we're gonna try and get him to come to the city. That no place. Well, okay, I'm Agumon. Nice meeting you. And with that, we had just recruited our first Digimon. I'm just gonna come over here and pick up the Digimushroom. And I'm just actually gonna head back since this is about the end of the video. But Yeah. What was I gonna say? If you guys are gonna follow this guide, I would probably kind of recommend to come back here and rest in Hueymon's chair, just like twice, just to recover your HP, MP, and get rid of the tiredness, because fighting battles, you actually do get tired from it. And this actually, it does kind of help you, what was it? I don't know. Actually, in my opinion, it kind of does help you get Greymon. Alright. Oh, but I actually should probably mention that hold on. Alright, for the clock, the yellow dot is what hour it is. There's really no minutes, seconds, or anything. It just goes by hours in this game. And pretty much I can't think of it, but I'll just call it an arrow. That I guess would probably actually represent minutes or something, but pretty much as soon as it makes one whole revelation, that'll conclude 1 hour. So yeah. But this will pretty much do it for this episode of Let's Play Digimon World. Join me in the next episode when we actually go into the forest and explore it a little bit. See you guys next time.